We all have used this symbol. But did you know it is 700 years old and nobody knows who created it or when? Yet, in 2010, Museum of Modern Arts added this symbol to their permanent collection, right next to Picasso and Van Gogh's painting, because they called it a design icon that silently shaped how billions communicate. But how can nobody know who created the most important symbol that connect billions of people today? The earliest example of the symbol is from Bulgarian manuscript from 1345. It was used instead of letter A in the word Amen. But why? Nobody actually knew the specific reason, but some describe the monk was saving the ink and parchment. But some say that it was just a way to make things look fancy. But whatever the real reason, we'll never know. And then it vanished into obscurity. In 16th century, the symbol reappeared as a unit for measurement of wine, called amphora, which was roughly 1/13 of a barrel. Then, slowly, shopkeepers started using the symbol instead of at the rate of in their signboard and billboards. Then, in 19th century, bookkeepers and merchants started to include the symbol in the invoice as a shorthand for at the rate of. Then, it became a symbol that was frequently used in accounting. But outside of accounting, no one really noticed it. In fact, in the late 19th century, when the typewriters were invented, they didn't even offer @ symbol on their keyboard. It wasn't considered as essential unless you worked in accounting. Ray Tomlinson, a computer engineer who was working on HARPNet. Using this network, people were able to send messages from one computer to other. But this was not private. Anyone who could access the system could read them. But Tomlinson wanted to create something more personal, a way for one person to send messages to another person directly from one computer to another. But there was a problem. The computer wasn't able to identify for whom the message was being sent and on what computer. So he needed a way to specify the user and computer details. And importantly, he needed a symbol that would separate these both so that the computer wouldn't get confused. And also, he needed a symbol that was not a part of computer code. Then his eyes got the symbol @, which perfectly matched because it was not a part of code, and also in English it basically meant @. So there was a perfect phrase, user @this computer. Then he sent the first email to his neighboring computer to test out the feature, and it worked like a charm. In just 2 years, 75% of the traffic on HARPNet was using email. And in 1982, the Tomlinson @email format was standardized as the way of communicating across the world. In 2004, Google made Gmail using the same standard, which we normally use and is the same way you are watching a video by logging on into your Gmail account. In 2025, 370 billion emails is sent every day across the world, and none of it reaches its destination without this symbol. These days, @ symbol is ingrained in all of the social media apps, and we use it countless times. A symbol that was once lost in a dusty parchment now is a way that we communicate digitally. Still mysterious but undeniably essential. Thank you.